If you're new to consulting, we need to have a serious talk, and that talk is about no BS consulting. Coming right up. So if you're new to consulting, please watch this video. It's probably going to be the most important and valuable one on the channel. Now, before I get into it and talking about no BS consulting and what I mean about that, my apologies, I've been kind of missing in action a bit on the channel. Unfortunately, I do have 3 businesses to run. I'm making excuses here, I know, and I find I have very little time to do these videos. But I'll tell you what, if you make sure that you subscribe and like and comment down below, if I see all that activity, I'll be motivated to do more videos, I promise. So I will try and get back on the channel more often with videos. But what am I talking about with this no BS consulting? You know, the one thing, so I've been running a consulting business. I've been in consulting 30 years and I've been running my own consulting businesses for 25. If you had to say to me, what is the one thing that will help me grow my consulting business consistently year after year, what would that thing be, Rob? I'd say it's one word: trust. Just think about that for a minute. Trust. Why do I say that that's the most important thing? Because it is why your clients will keep coming back to you. I've had, if you watched other videos on the channel, you'll know, I think I've spoke about it a few times, but we've had clients working with us for 10 plus years. And why do they do that? Because they trust us. They trust us in all manner of ways. They trust us to be confidential about their business. They trust us to deliver what we say we're going to deliver. They trust and know that we're going to be very flexible in our approach. It's one word, it's trust. And people who fail in the consulting field, and coaches to a degree as well, lack that. It's that simple thing. Now, I don't want this video to turn into a bit of a rant, but I mean, over the last 25 years, I've hired consultants myself to help me in my own business on at least probably a dozen occasions. If I think back, you know, to the value that they added, I'm struggling to think, to be honest. And some, who I will remember till my dying day, delivered nothing. They promised all sorts of things up front and delivered nothing. Total waste of money. So imagine if that was you starting out in consulting and I'm your client and that was the reaction. Just think about that for a minute. I'm not going to be happy. I mean, I paid the bills. I'm not going to be happy about your service. I'm certainly not going to be coming back to you for more work. If anyone's asking me, you know, can you recommend someone to do this or this or this, I'm certainly not going to recommend you. Think of the flip side for a minute. If you deliver really good, outstanding work, I'm going to love it. I'm going to invite you back to do more work. I'm going to tell everybody this person's great, you know, hire this lady, she's brilliant at this. That's what you've got to achieve when you're starting out in consulting. So let's think a little bit more about that word trust and what does it actually mean, you know, when you're working with your clients. It means that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And this is a trap for new consultants. You know, you're trying to get clients on board, you're trying to get money through the door, and there's this great temptation to take on stuff that you're not qualified and experienced enough to do. Don't. That is the fastest way to ruin your consulting business. So just do not do that. Hold off. Make sure with those first few consulting assignments that it's really hitting your sweet spot, that it's something that you can really deliver well on, and build that trust with those clients and build that relationship. And all you need is 1 or 2 really great clients and your consulting business is off. I think I told a story on an earlier video here where I started off with a very small project, a $5,000 project with one client, and turned it into a $500,000 account by the end of the year or something. That's all through doing good work and building trust. So don't take on stuff that you can't do. Make sure that you deliver on time and on budget. It's really, really important. Or, and this is a trap as well for new consultants, if there are problems, raise them early. So be honest in your communication. You know, don't be a couple of weeks into a 10-week project and you're thinking, oh no, we're never going to deliver this on time. Raise it then and explain to the client, what's going on. They'd much rather know earlier rather than later. So try to be on time, on budget. Be flexible as well. Nobody wants to deal with a consultant that's inflexible and won't adjust as they're going through the project. We're renowned in our business for being really, really flexible. Here's the scope of work, this is what we're going to do. But sometimes you get into a project and you realise, we've got to kind of change direction a little bit, so be flexible, stuff happens. But ultimately, it's about being accountable and being responsible. And it's owning the outcome. If you tell the client, I'm going to deliver this on this date and this will be the benefit, deliver it. Own it. Don't promise things that you can't do. That's what being a successful consultant is all about, delivering on the promise consistently. And then those clients are going to come back to you time and time again. To come back to the opposite side of all of that, you see way too many instant experts out there. And I think if you look back a couple of videos ago, there was a video there about the rise in consultants and coaches and so on in the industry, and a lot of them really don't have the experience, the qualification, the expertise to deliver what they're talking about. And if you look at them online, and their LinkedIn profiles, you kind of go, hang on, this person's a business coach, but they've never actually run a business. So don't be one of those consultants either. Gain that experience, gain that expertise before you kick off your consulting business. It's hard to consult and advise people on something that you've never done. It's pretty impossible, to be honest. So, just to summarise, only take on what you can do. Be open, very honest, 100% honest in your communication. Deliver on your promise. And the clients are going to stay with you forever and ever and ever, and they're going to recommend other clients to you. So there we go. No BS consultants. Don't be one of them. Deliver on what you say you're going to deliver on. Thanks for watching. Do feel free to comment down below and to encourage me to do more videos. If you want more videos, maybe you think this is all BS, but if you want more videos, do comment, subscribe, like, and I'll try and get some more videos on the channel for you. Thanks for watching.